another product type that we have at our disposal is bundles. And bundles can be used for several things. One of them is a way of bundling products together and simply doing that. So we might just bundle 2 products together or 3 products together and sell them as a unit price. Okay, which means that those 3 different products are taken from different areas of stock, but they're sold to the customer as one product. Or we might go slightly more complicated than that, and we might give the customer options. So we may have several options within that bundle. The first option is pick one of product A or B, and then a second option which is pick one of product C or D. And by doing that, you can allow product customers to configure the bundle that they want. And by doing so as well, the price can fluctuate, or you can have that as a fixed price. The choice is yours. A third method might also be using it as a bill of materials. Okay, so bill of materials is quite a manufacturing term, but what it really means is that you're selling a product as if it is one product. Okay, so it may be a bath, let's say, a bath that comes with taps and a side and a shower head, and actually those items are actually different items, but you're selling it to the customer as if it is an item. But actually, when it comes to then fulfilling that order, those items may be located in several different areas in the warehouse, and actually some might go out of stock, in which case the product maybe can't be fulfilled. So you can use the bundle as that kind of bill of materials. So the stock is maintained even though the customer thinks that they're only buying one product. Okay, what we're going to do in this example is we're going to use it as a configurer. All right, so we're going to give the customer a couple of options, and in our scenario we're going to use sun cream and after sun. So the bundle is going to be a sun cream and after sun bundle. The customer is going to choose a sun cream and an after sun, and basically they will be given options though within each of those. All right, so to start off with, I'm going to go into catalog, manage products, and then go over to the right hand side and add the product. Right, first off, again, I get asked what the attribute set is. Okay, we're dealing with sun cream here, so the logical thing is to put it into the sun cream attribute set. If we were dealing with multiple different product types, so I might be, let's say having a holiday bundle, which might include some sun cream, some sunglasses, and some swimwear and t-shirt, then obviously those are in multiple attribute sets. What I might find myself in that situation wanting to do is create an attribute set that is just for bundles. In this scenario, it's fine, I think, just to use the sun cream attribute set. And then I come to the product type, and it is a bundle product. And hit continue. Okay, so now it knows to ask questions about sun cream and the questions about bundle. Right, so I'm going to fill in the first few bits of information. So then we come to the SKU. Now, once again, the stock is going to be controlled by the products that make up the bundle, not the bundle itself, but it does still require a SKU. And you'll notice here there's this drop down in front of it, which is dynamic or fixed. Okay, a dynamic SKU, you still need to put a prefix in here, but a dynamic SKU the SKU that is generated with the order will be based on the products that are placed in that order. So you would see when you come to place the order that the SKU of the actual product that is in the basket would be an amalgamation of several SKUs depending on the products that are chosen. Okay, a fixed SKU means that it just has the one SKU in that order. So we might call it bund 1. Okay, so that's our bundle 1. Right, again, this is not for stock control purposes, it's purely for reference purposes. Then we come to the weight, and we have a dynamic or fixed weight. Now it makes sense, particularly if you are using weight as a delivery method for your delivery methods, that you use the dynamic, because what it will do is, as the bundle changes, as the different options are chosen, the weight of the product will fluctuate depending on the items that are chosen. So dynamic is probably the logical choice, but you can obviously go for a fixed weight. And if you're not using weight as a delivery method, you might put a fixed weight in there and 0 for example. Okay, so now I'll carry on filling in the information. Right, then we come to prices, and you'll notice here that we again have this drop down for dynamical fixed for the price. So I could fix the price of this bundle, so regardless of what options the customer chooses, they will buy the bundle at that price. If I choose dynamic, I don't need to fill anything in here, and what that will do is that will change the price of the product depending on the options that are being chosen. All right, we also have a special price here, and the special price is only in a percentage. Okay, so it's not a fixed amount that we can discount. It's a percentage amount, as opposed to other products where we would put in what we wanted the special price to be. Here, what we're saying is what proportion of the actual product price do we want to sell it at. So if we want this bundle, the incentive being that if you buy this bundle, you'll get it at a discount. So if we want this bundle to have, let's say, 10% off it, then what we would do is we would say that the special price is 90%. So we're selling it at 90% of its face value. Okay. The tax class, you'll notice I don't have to select, and that is because the tax class is already been defined by the products that make up the bundle. We also have an option here which is how we want to display the price. So we can show it as a price range, so the lowest price combination versus the highest price combination, or we can just show the lowest price combination, which is as low as. Okay, I'll stick with price range, but easily changed. Okay, the image of the bundle will be the image that the customer sees, so it needs to be reflective of the items that are in that bundle. I'm not going to upload an image just at the moment. And I'm going to come down to where it says inventory. Once again, as with all Magento products, when you input them at the start, they're marked as out of stock. They need to be marked as in stock for customers to be able to purchase from them. So let's mark it as in stock. Place it in a category, so we'll place it in the sun cream category. Now we come to where we decide what products make up this bundle. So that's the very last tab here, which is bundle items. We have an option here which is how we want to ship the items. So do we want them to ship them together, or if certain items are out of stock or on back order, do we want to be able to have those shipments split? Okay, so we've got together or separately. Right, let's add the bundle items then. So first off, the question I'm going to ask is which sun cream does the customer want? So I could put a question in like choose a sun cream. So that group in the bundle will be shown as choose a sun cream. Then we have how do we want our products to be displayed. We have drop down or radio button. Okay, that's where we can only choose one of the products that are in the list. We have checkbox or multi-select. That's where we can choose multiple products that are in that part of the list. Is it required? So does a customer have to pick something from this option? Okay, I'm going to select it as yes. And then we add a selection. What this does is it brings up a picker list of the products. And you'll see there's nothing in here. Okay, what we need to do is hit this button here, which is reset filter. What we need to do is, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to select from the attribute set sun cream. So I can see all the sun cream products in here, including the after suns. Right, so what I can do is pick some of the products that I want to appear in the bundle. So I'm going to choose 3 products there. And then I choose this option here, which is add the products to the option. Right, so now that has put those products into that bundle. Now there's something else I want to do here as well. If I go across, it'll tell me what the default quantity of the product is. So if a customer selects that, then the default quantity is 1. Okay. We've also got this option here as where do we want the user to be able to define the quantity? And actually I don't want the user to be able to define the quantity on any of these products, because what I want is for every 1 sun cream they buy 1 after sun. I don't want them to be able to buy 2 sun creams and 1 after sun. in this particular example. What I also want to do as well is choose a default product that is pre-selected. So when the customer lands on this page, there is already a product selected for them. They can easily select a different product, but they've already got one selected. So I'll choose a product for them. Right, so that's option one. I'm now going to add a second option. And this is going to be for the after sun. So I'll say choose after sun. Once again, I'm going to choose radio buttons. It is required, and I'm going to add a selection. Again, I'm going to choose to just look at sun cream items. And so I'll choose in the filter sun cream items and then do a search. Right, so I've got two sun cream items at the top here, the Clarins and the Pisbuin. I'm going to select those two and then add the selection. Right, once again, I do not want a user-defined quantity on that, so I'll select no. And also I will pre-select an option. Right, so that's my two options. Let's save this and see what it looks like. Okay, so there is our product here, sun cream and after sun bundle, and you can see there's a from and to price, and that's because we chose the price range for how to display the price. And you can see that we've got that here, and then a price as configured. Okay, so the price as configured shows what the price would be as we choose our different options. Okay, add it to cart, and you can see that we've got the product described in here, and actually interestingly one of our products is currently out of stock, but the item will be back ordered. So that's a notification because of the way we set up our inventory